Blue Devil gang, shit, you already know what it is.
Alright, check this out. You guys are back on the episode of Blue Devil Reactions. And the video that we're going to be playing today is Fox 11 News Guns 1997. Now, I don't remember what I was doing in 97. I remember what I was doing in the year 2000. I remember when 2K was going to happen. Remember 2K? Or Y2K or something like that? And the world was going to... all the computers were supposed to go backwards in time or something like that. Or start at zero. I remember where I was at that exact moment when the clock hit midnight. From 99 to 2000, because I was doing something in order for me to always remember that moment, so I'll never forget it. Maybe one day I'll share it with you guys. But 97, that was a year after Tupac died. 97 was when Biggie Smalls died. What else was going on in 97? Suge Knight was already in prison. I can't recall too much. Like I said, where was I? 97. What was that? Maybe middle school for me? I think so. I think that was middle school. Hey, I'm old as a dinosaur. I don't want to hit the button. YouTube might not monetize it. Hey, but check this out. Before we get into this video, I hope everybody enjoyed last night's live. I'm not sure when you're going to watch this video, but the live I'm talking about is posted right now. It is on the Hater World Uncensored. So go over to Hater World Uncensored, and the title is Mr. Criminal Calls In Live / No Warning Shots Reaction. Go watch that one. That one was lit. Now the people in the chat, the homies in the chat, are the ones that made it possible. Believe me, they're the ones that made it possible, and the trolley wolies. But shout out to Sage, Lovely, Jessica, G Easy Baby. They was all in the comments showing love, right? And a bunch of other homies, right? To those that don't know, now you know. We're gonna go live every day on Hater World Uncensored. So every day, Hater World Uncensored, we're gonna go live and just chop it up and see what we get into. Alright, until we start getting the numbers flowing, and start getting the numbers upwards of a few hundred. I am looking for a co-host for 200 boys, so I will be bringing that back. Just give me a bit. And this Friday, Saturday, we're gonna have Lupe 46 in the building, and you already know Friday and Saturday music reaction request. All right, enough with all that being said. Let's watch this video. Fox 11 News Guns 1997. Hey, if you guys remember where you were in 97, leave it in the comments. I'm very curious to see what you guys were doing in 97. All right, with no further ado, let's get you guys a Blue Devil reaction. Let's go. Look at that. Look how creepy that shit is. That's Jim Carrey. Who remembers The Mask? Let's go. Oh, shoot. There you go.
And Rick Garcia on sports. Fox 11 News at 10.
You know what this reminds me of? Just real quick. Right? This reminds me of my dad watching the Laker game. And then when the Laker game was over, this would come on. The Lakers used to play on channel 11, which was the top-notch channel. And then the Clippers used to play on channel 13, was like a bootleg channel. And I remember like channel 13, like you watching the Clippers, like, nah, my boy, right? Like that shit was creepy even back then. But that's what this reminds me of right here. This little logo, the way it popped up, like the Laker game is over, and then this comes up.
And Rick Garcia on sports. Fox 11 News at 10.
Federal agents say thousands of illegal guns are recovered from the streets of California every year.
And the choice of weapons is bigger and more lethal than ever before. Chris Blanchford is here with more on the investigators and what they're calling a major disease.
And it is a disease that is often fatal, a disease that has spread by illegal weapons and illegal gun sales. In this Fox Undercover special, we'll
check it out. Let me say something real quick because I keep seeing illegal. To all the homies that are watching this, right? All the homies that are watching this, that maybe got in trouble while they were young, caught some felonies, maybe some misdemeanors, but it's been over 7 years. Go get your legal gun. You can go legally and get it as long as it's been 7 years, right? You have nothing on your record right now, right? No warrants, none like that. And have no violent crimes. And I know there's a lot of homies out there that could get it. They're just afraid or think they can't. I got homies from the hood, right, that always slip through the cracks. And them fools got firepower up the ass. Because they were able to not get caught. And now they're legally gun owners. So go check it out.
show you how the gun underground infects the streets. A backpack slung over his shoulder. A tall, thin 20-year-old follows an illegal gun dealer through an underground garage in Encino.
I'm a person who just barely knows about things. I just buy. I understand.
The storeroom door is unlocked.
Welcome to the pit. What are you looking at?
All we know is a young gun buyer involved in some kind of dispute is interested in purchasing a weapon for protection.
I'm looking for a killing machine, man.
Wow. I'm looking for a killing machine. A Uzi. Back then, the Uzis were like #1. Watch. Man, I want to stop a motherfucker left and right. Damn. I would call that something scary now. You know, I'll be hitting up the homies like, hey, fool, I need something scary. You got something scary? You know, that's something that you pull out and you don't even got to pull the trigger because motherfuckers are already running.
Just want to knock down a man.
The crooked dealer, a family friend in his early 20s, says he has just what the customer needs.
Carry it on your person. American made, Colt 45. Strong. I will knock a fat man weighs 240 right at you, pissed off his cell right to the damn ground. That's nice.
It has a 15-round clip and sells for $350.
Hey,
Underground.
That's cheap. That is cheap. You won't find nothing for $350 today at all. I'm not gonna lie. I was shopping around a couple of weeks ago. My God. Thousands. Yeah, I know you can get $650, $750, shit like that, right? But ugly, beat up shit. You know, used shit. That's why I said legally is the way to go.
Price. But the buyer wants more guns.
So what if I need a little bit more? I need 30 people, 40 people. Come on, 30, 40 people. You want something bigger? Nice.
And seconds later,
Uzi.
One other thing.
Uzi. I told you guys from the
dealer
beginning.
Pulls out something bigger.
This is like an M1 carbine.
It's called an Intra-Tech 9.
I
told you.
30-round magazine.
Bro, I'm a bad motherfucker. I haven't watched this. I'm not lying. I'd like taking pride in saying that I haven't watched it because I sort of shows you my expertise in the world. Sorry. When the guy said I need something to chop people down, I knew that he was going to end up with a Uzi or a Tech 9. Already knew it.
30 rounds means 30 people.
On the street, it is known simply as a Tech 9.
Like that, you pull the trigger, this is fully automatically equipped. So meaning we went in the trigger housing, adapted it, it was semi-automatic, one at a time, it was going 1, 2, 3. Now it's boom.
Not only is it illegal to convert a weapon to fully automatic use, the Tech 9, even as semi-automatic, has been banned for sale in the U.S. The dealer also takes an order for a bulletproof vest.
It's not a problem at all.
Moments later, The young buyer pulls out a wad of cash and peels off 5 crisp $100 bills to complete this underground
That's
arms
it?
transaction.
No, this
Damn.
is pretty sure. Wonderfully used.
Then he walks off with his new Tech 9 submachine gun packed in a case.
Wow.
An illegal gun, illegally purchased.
Hey, homie, I got something for all you sissies.
Hold on, sissy, shut your mouth. I'm talking. Hey, $500, bro. That's a steal of a lifetime. I bet you if he still got that gun, 2,500, easy, easy, easy. You know, if it's seen better days and been used a couple of times, maybe 1,500. Let's see what this sissy got to say. Let me rewind this shit.
An illegal gun, illegally purchased.
Hey, homie, I got something for all you sissies out there.
Here on the street, Southern California law
Nice.
enforcement agents confiscate as many as 40,000 weapons.
Echo Park, damn. Echo Park, they with the business. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna take that sissy part back, my guy. I'm gonna take it back. Even though this motherfucker a grandpa right now, or probably dead, I don't want his nephews to be watching this shit and be like, oh, really? I'm gonna take it back. Let's go.
Every year.
What's up?
1 out of 5
That's not
are
cool,
linked
bro.
to a violent crime. And ATF agent Jay Watchtell says there's much more firepower than ever before.
The lethality
Drugs, that's
of the
why.
handgun, the lethality of the kind of gun that the police typically run across has dramatically increased.
Watchtell says the average gun
the fuck
found
was
on the
that?
street today
Southwest
has
LA.
4 to 10 times more killing power than
What
a
the fuck
decade
is
ago.
what the fuck is Southwest? Hey Alexa, show me the front door. What the fuck is Southwest LA? Is it between South and West LA? I'm looking down here because we have new neighbors that are moving in. And I'm just hoping these motherfuckers ain't no construction workers. You know. Or like, you know, doing some heavy equipment and shit where they're banging on the fucking walls. I hope not. Let's go back to this.
Go. Federal research identifies the 9mm handgun as the current gun of choice.
Facts. The 9 mil.
It is followed in popularity
Shotgun.
by the shotgun,
Yup.
often sought off. And then the military-style automatic and semi-automatic rifles. This young racketeer in Chinatown, who has a large collection of guns, says it is easy to buy them on the street.
A handgun or a shotgun or a rifle. I mean, anyone who knows anyone can really get a gun. It's
Facts.
very common these
Easy.
days.
Straight to the heart.
This display at a school ditch party in Highland Park seems to confirm Justice Department statistics that 1 out of 3 young males in the inner city regularly or occasionally carries a gun.
You know, everybody wants one right now, so.
This South Central team
Yeah, but all those kids that got one at school, they got it because they gotta walk home. And when they walk home, they know they're walking through territory that don't belong to them, and they're gonna get hit up. So that's why they carry it, you know. Or even because at school, when you at school, bro, you know, sometimes there ain't no fighting. Like, there ain't no fighting. Luckily, when I went to school, there was a lot of fighting. So it was always rumbles or fighting in the bathroom. You know, maybe some stabbings here and there, but it was very rare to get a gun into the school that I went to. Now, we used to smuggle in spray cans, and in high school, you know, there was benches for each group and stuff, and we used to sneak over to the ops and tag on their tables and on their little wall behind the table where they used to eat. And they used to come do the same to us. You know, we used to go tag up our gang, and they do it to us. And, you know, we do things like that. Nowadays, I don't even think you can carry things like that to school. I think they got metal detectors now.
here in his home with a shotgun, a 9mm pistol, and a .38. says he bought the weapons after school from some dude selling them out of a van.
Wow, out of a van?
You know, you have to use it, and that's it. Just to protect myself, you know, if something happens, you know.
There is some.
Hey, so there's motherfuckers rolling around in white vans instead of saying free candy, free guns.
Government research
That shit don't happen no more.
That young people in the inner city are primarily buying guns for protection.
These streets out here are hard. You just gotta understand that.
A need to arm themselves against enemies.
Everywhere you go, it's gonna be some gangbangers.
Facts.
Watch out.
These South Central gang members explain it this way.
That's why you gotta have a strap. So when somebody roll up on you, gotta take care of your business, so they'll take care of you.
Facts.
So in this atmosphere, the underground gun market continues to flourish.
Just hit that. Just go like that. Boom. Yeah. And you're kicking very nice. Kicking this beautiful weapon.
ATF agent Jay Wachtell says the misuse of firearms is like a disease.
There. Boom. Then, identifiers. Okay? Now look, if you want more, you let me know.
Damn.
Federal firearms agents
Let's
say
get it.
even if you have a small number of corrupt dealers, the potential for damage is phenomenal. But even without corrupt dealers, many illegal guns start out as legal traffic and still make their way into the hands of the bad guys. We'll have that story tomorrow.
So the bad guys and gang members, we can see where they get the guns from these underground dealers. Where do these dealers get the guns?
Well,
The government.
the most likely way is they call a
Look at that fool caught for words. He didn't know what to say. Say they coming from your folk, my boy. Say they coming from your homie in Washington, D.C. Come on. Look at him get caught up for words.
So the bad guys and gang members, we can see where they get the guns from these underground dealers. Where do these dealers get the
Look.
guns?
Well, the most likely way is they call a straw man, which we'll get in tomorrow, which is basically a guy with a clean record going into a normal gun store and buying a gun or a number of guns and then going out and selling them to the bad guys.
Scary.
That does happen. The straw man. The motherfucking straw man. Look, this video is long. Part 2 and part 3 are on this video. So I'm going to leave it paused. If you guys want me to do part 2, hit the world emojis in the comments. For those that been here since day one, comment down below, put the emojis, run it up for the algorithm. For those that are new, subscribe, show some love, share the page. You already know. And with that being said, you already know this is an episode of Blue Devil Reactions, and we out.
Blue Devil gang, gang, gang.